Hello everyone. We are Group 4 and we are going to talk about the country India, and we have chosen the company Reliance Industries Limited for our study. Our team members are Leonardo Brenner, Roshal Fonseka, Malora Dsilva, Sophia Gakhar, Prachi Giri, and Maria Fernandes. Our topics will cover preface of the country and introduction, the role of geography and firm, the role of culture and firm strategies, opportunities and challenges, and conclusion.
Reliance is a successful company. Let's start with the country profile. India has a population of 1.3 billion people. It is the second largest populated country in the world. The major language is primarily Hindi and English. The life expectancy at both sexes is 70.4 years. The government is a democratic republic with a parliamentary system, and the president is the head of the country. India has four geographic divisions and also four climates. Pre-monsoon is a hot season, monsoon is humidity, post-monsoon is warmer, and winter, the cold season. The five largest cities by population, number one is Mumbai with over 12.6 million. The GDP in India in 2018 is 2.7 billion US dollars. GDP per capita in 2019 is over $2,000. Percentage of GDP in industry represent 26%, and agriculture 15%. The inflation has been going up and down through the years, but in 2018 it was 4.6%. Unemployment has raised in 2018 by 5.3%. And the most import that they do is crude petroleum that they then converted into refined petroleum, and they export that as the biggest exports that they have. For transportation, the railway is the most important transportation, therefore the most investments, 35%. The second largest is state highways with 28% investments. In communications, India has the second place, most people connected with internet, most downloads, and most people having smartphones. Let's talk about the introduction in the textile market in India. In 1948, after independence of India, it was a complete disorganized market. In 2057, Mr. Ambani, the founder of Reliance, had the dream to establish the largest company in India. In 1955, the government decided to regulate the textile industry that brings security and rules how to manage the textile market. In 1991, began the Hazari plant, which allows the Reliance to be the largest integrated polyester producer in the world. Today, Reliance is a very diversified company having textile, energy, and telecom business, which is Reliance because it represents a company that is quality and innovation in India.
Hello everyone, my name is Roshal and I'm going to talk about the role of geography and the firm. The physical features of India can be divided into six broad categories according to their physiographic forms. Himalayan mountains, northern plains, peninsula plateau, which is further divided as the central highlands and the Deccan plateau, Indian desert, islands, and there are two groups of islands in the country, the Lakshadweep and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands and the coastal plains. The transport system in India comprises a range of distinct modes and services, including road, railways, seaports, inland waterways, coastal shipping, and pipelines, and so on. The transport system in the country has evolved considerably over the years in terms of delivery of the network and performance of the transport system. India's climate on a broad geographical scale has a wide variety of weather conditions and a varied topography, making it difficult to generalize. The nation has four seasons: winter, that is January and February, summer, March to May, rainy season, June to September, and post monsoon season from October to December. With almost a fifth of the world's population, India is the world's second most populous country. India has one of the world's largest and most highly diversified economies, but it is one of the poorest countries on earth in terms of income and GNP per capita because of its enormous population. India is at the position of 129 out of 189 countries in the 2019 Human Development Index, according to a survey by the UN Development Programme. The continued progress is due to the quick growth of almost 3 decades, with a substantial decline in absolute poverty, life expectancy, education, and access to healthcare being increased. Now let's take a look at about the best analysis of Reliance Industries. Political factors. Reliance Industries Limited is the largest conglomerate in India. Its business is varied across a broad range of sectors, including telecommunications, electricity, retail, cash and transport, petroleum, fashion, smartphone, etc. The flow of raw materials and to maintain best in class supply chain quality, political stability is important. Given the enormous scale of the company, it is difficult for Reliance Industries to adapt to such regular changes in legislation. The extent of government interference in the free market and capital goods is also a key political factor. Numerous economic variables affect Reliance Industries sector. The country's inflation rate determines the spending power of the public in the economy. Too high inflation rates are not desired to be profitable for business because then the production of raw materials becomes expensive, increasing the price of finished product. Economic market stability and exchange rates are an important factor in increasing business at the desired speed. Social factors. In the 21st century, customer purchasing power increased considerably. This has contributed to business like Reliance Industries that sell a wide range of goods for both extreme price targets. People are now aware of society and are also drawn by trendy clothing and technology brands. In these days, the internet has become a must. Reliance companies had the opportunity to provide the most accessible, secure, and affordable access to the internet with the launch of the Geo product. Technology is continuously evolving. In each business of Reliance Industries, the involvement of technology is successful. Whether it's retail and enhanced ERP functioning, supporting social media marketing, or innovations in the telecom industry such as 5G network and broadband fiber net. With new technologies, process and supply chain are being disrupted. Reliance Industries' massive cash and transport stores have robots and machines in place to transfer big and heavy chunks of inventory. Thank you.
Talking about the role of culture at Reliance, Aradhya and Saksham are two practices followed by the firm. Aradhya is an initiative built for women around Reliance with a goal of training them for leadership roles. Saksham is a practice that helps to showcase talents and achievements of employees with unique expertise. Through Saksham, people with disability gain a voice to share their stories and experience through performance and leadership talks. Reliance executes programs to strengthen workforce participation and health with a mission to not only improve productivity but also to create friendly working environment. Like Cash program is a campaign towards inculcating practices in areas of workplace, health, protection and environment. Bring your family to work, like the name suggests, is an effort to put together families from both work and home, filling them with pride. Our Swasthya helps to provide balance not only in physical but also emotional, mental, spiritual, financial aspects of wellness. It helps in educating employees about lifestyle to prevent chronic disorders. Reliance Family Day is one of the biggest corporate celebrations in India. Various outdoor and indoor activities are planned for the employees and their families, additionally carrying out blood donation campaigns as well. REFERS stands for Reliance Employee and Family Emergency Response Services, which offers continuous assistance in case of medical accidents, fire, or security exigencies. Opportunities and challenges faced in cultural setting. One of the few opportunities is the launch of Reliance, which tries to garment brands to use the textile. Reliance not only relies on value segment of the industry, but also deals with the value segment of the industry. The network of Reliance Industry Limited will be utilized by JV in India with worldwide presence of RUI. Reliance sells products primarily fabric suits under Vimal brand. The joint venture with RUI Group, which will help the company reposition its textile business on high growth plan. Moving on to challenges. Textiles may be a major company on its own, but years of diversification from oil industry to mining to distribution to telecommunication services made it difficult for investors to grasp as to many industries under one business. Regardless of being new entrant, Dhirubhai was willing to price Vimal goods at high price than competition based on superiority of the commodity, and this provoked a confrontation with the wholesalers. Therefore, wholesalers refused to stock Vimal fabrics at several business centers until Ambani overthought the situation, and with this knife on butter attitude managed to handle the situation from going in loss. Talking about the national business culture, at Reliance, brilliant and creative talents are embraced, where the finest and brightest of brain works together to write the success story. The trend of the company remained firmly connected to that of synthetic textile industry in India through various periods of development from 1958 to 1990s, through its transformation from trade to processing and manufacturing operations, and from textiles to petrochemicals. Thank you.
For Reliance, a business activities can only be ethical by following these values. The values like integrity, one team, excellence, respect, customer value. So, the commitments to all these values have always been a binding principle for the Reliance and the reason for its successfulness today. Firm strategies. What are firm strategies? These are any action plans that helps in attracting the customers, which further helps in achieving the business objective. Reliance follows a lot of strategy. It follows a penetration pricing strategy by reducing the price of the product and focusing mainly on the customer satisfaction. It fulfills the social obligation by setting up programs like Education for All, in which education is provided to the unprivileged kids in the rural areas, and meditation centers, uh, which helps people to overcome their mental and physical disabilities. It also provides value to the customers by giving them a proper brand uh, guarantee and giving them a good quality products. It also provides value by giving them an opportunity to learn and develop. Distribution strategies, it offers a lot of products which is available to all, whether it be a lower middle class person living in a rural area or a higher class person living in a metro cities. Apart from the textile industries, these are the subsidiaries that makes the Reliance industry so successful today. Fortune Global 500. It was ranked 106th position as its revenue soared by 32%. Reliance jumped 42% to become the highest ranking Indian firm on the global Fortune list. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Prachi and I will be explaining the opportunities and the challenges. Reliance is the largest company in India in terms of market capitalization. It becomes the first Indian firm to hit 16 lakh crore market capitalization. It has a strong visionary management with exceptional track record. They started with spices but got shifted to Vimal, the textile industry. Strong dealer community where the dealers not only promote the company's product but also invest in training session, sales team. Over the years, Reliance has invested in building a strong portfolio, and also over the years, Reliance has built a reliable distribution network that can reach majority of the potential market. Investing in Reliance have good returns. They are sought up by 77% from March, with no other stock has this credibility. Revenue, gross profit, earnings per share are moving up, which gives the fundamental of the companies are good. Let's talk about the opportunities provided to the employees of the industry. There are different opportunities such as paid holidays, vacations, life insurance, flex time, casual dressing according to the atmosphere, and paid sick leaves. But there are also some challenges which are faced by the Reliance industries. High levels of debt. Level of debt demands critical attention as there has been consistent decline. Investment in acquisition is another cause for the huge debt. Financial planning is also not done properly. The current ratio and the liquid asset ratio suggest that the company can use the cash more efficiently than what it is doing in present. Problems in the labor market in the textile industry too. There were strikes to seeking a 60% of a rise in wages. Reliance said that the textile industry was impacted due to the volatile cotton market. It was due to the shortage of the cotton all over the world. Intense competition is another problem. Stable profitability has increased the number of players in the industry over the years, which has put downward pressure on all over sales and profitability too. Hence, new entrants are also a challenge. Sometimes political uncertainty also plays a major role. Thank you.
Being known for its cotton manufacture, Dhirubhai Ambani sensed the potential of growth in the textile industry, from where began the growth of his business empire known as Reliance Industries Limited. They secured a strong position in the market by aiming at affordability and quality, and generated capital through diversification, and now known as one of the largest producers of integrated polyester in the world. Reliance has played a significant role in the economic development through employment generation, which attempts to encompass the diverse workforce culture. The notable practices and programs are the R Adya, where women are encouraged, Saksham, being a medium of voice for the disabled people, and assisting family with suitable job opportunities. They not only provide assistance financially but also consider the emotional aspect. Focusing on the textiles industry, almost 20,000 design shapes combinations are produced each year and finished fabrics were supplied to several countries. The strategies undertaken were price penetration, focus on customer satisfaction, and taking social obligations seriously. Having the largest distribution network in India, it has accomplished success in terms of market share, effective utilization of labor innovation, and expansion. By rightly identifying the opportunities and acting upon it, it secured a large share in market capitalization, and due to its good performance and credibility, it is considered reliable for investment considering the upward trend in profits and earnings per share. Yet, there are certain hindrances, or rather challenges, on the road of carrying this business, such as increasing debts due to acquisitions, slowdown in business operations due to strikes, new entrants in the market, and existing competitors. The noteworthy proof of success is the advanced infrastructure at Naroda complex, which is considered the largest in the world, and its high-tech facilities, as well as being the first private company that was ranked in the Fortune 500 companies in 106th position in the year 2014. From having eco-friendly products to premium products, Reliance has made its presence well known in India through its strategic planning.